live. I'm bringing it Bryan with the Y because it's whatever day of the fucking week it is. Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's freaking Wednesday. Because this is the Saved by the Band podcast. And I'm going to be here with the guest. All he has to do is sign on. There he is. I think he needs to get on somehow. He joined, but he needs to be getting on this shit. I don't know if it's going to work. He's just got to join. Got to hit some fucking button. Hit some damn button there, Bryan with a Y. Oh shit, here we go. Yeah. Go live with him. It should go. Is he gonna go live? It said. I don't know why it's taking so long. Oh shit. Oh, there we go.
Hit some buttons.
Shit, hitting buttons all fucking day, man.
That's all I do. That's what I'm good at.
Me too, man. I just push buttons. I push everybody's buttons. All day, every day.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. Are you wearing Los Pollos Hermanos?
You
Is that
know
what
it.
they're? Oh, fuck yeah, man.
It's like my favorite day off T-shirt.
Yeah, that's a great day off T-shirt. It's a
Right.
bummer you can't have that be your favorite day on T-shirt too, but
Yeah,
um,
pretty much. Like even if it was like you go into like a an event where they're like, oh yeah, you got to wear like a sports jacket, then you wear like this under it.
yeah. Or I think that'd be a good idea. I'd want to do that. I'd be
Right.
like, yo, dude, hook it up with some fucking Los Pollos Hermanos, or else I'm not gonna know that uh, you're cool, man. That's
Right.
how you know you're cool. That's how you get the people coming up and start shoulder tapping you, asking you for things.
Yeah. They're like,
You're like, what? Who are you? Who are you, mister?
yeah.
Dude, oh man, what's happening out there out in the world?
Madness. Nothing but
Madness.
madness, nothing but madness. Lots of, I guess, I don't know. It just, we just go to work in the grocery store, you know. So,
That's like me, man. Those are good places to go.
lots of, I spend a lot of time on Reddit and
Oh,
talking about it with my girlfriend, and she does, she watches stuff on TikTok and shows me stuff. So that's kind of
that,
like, and then we watched stuff on Netflix. We watched one of the Norm specials last night, you know.
oh man,
hmm
good, good,
So,
man. Yeah, I saw him in like 2001, I think. Yeah, at fuck, where was it? I want to say it was at the Schnitz in Portland, which sounds fucking weird, but I want to say that's where it was. I mean, I was high as fuck, so and it was 20 years ago, so it could have been fucking anywhere, but I'm pretty sure it was at the Schnitz. I mean, he was a little bigger back then in 2001 than he was in 2021,
yeah, yeah,
but that's just because people are missing out, dude. I was a huge Norm fan. I loved that dude.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. I was pretty
so
jazzed. Like it's probably like 2 years ago. his movie with Artie Lang, Dirty Work, was on YouTube for free. If you just, free with ads. And so I watched it like 4 or 5 days in a row because I was reading this book, this Artie Lang book that he had written, and so I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. And then I found it, and it was just really cool because yeah, he was in his prime then, and you know, it was just it's a really funny movie. I was trying to
The
find
cast is great. It's a
Oh
great
yeah,
cast, man.
oh yeah,
Like I don't know where you're gonna find a cast together like that again. I mean, it was unreal, and that movie had no right to be good at all. Um, I think Bob Saget directed it. I'm pretty sure.
really?
Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah, but then it's not interesting. Like when you watch the movie, you're like, okay, I
Right.
I get why Bob Saget directed that, but man, yeah, it was some good shit. I really really liked that movie.
Right.
I'm gonna probably watch it the next day or so. I got I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure out how I can do that. Maybe I'll watch on my telephone here.
You got to watch
Uh,
something. You got to watch something, Norm. Just to pay
yeah.
tribute.
Well, my TikTok, I'm a TikToker, more of a watcher and consumer of the goods more than a content creator,
Okay.
which might be good for the world. But yeah, man, it's just the last uh, 24 hours has just kind of been tons of Norm stuff popping up, and it's been great. Even the fucking that moth joke, his moth joke that he had,
Hmm.
um, which was. I mean, dude, the joke is fucking stupid. It's so dumb and it's so roundabout to just have this, it's a boring ass fucking joke and just with this stupid punchline. But I mean, the way he could do anything, the way he delivers anything was golden. Like nobody has just a dry delivery quite like him. And I mean,
Right.
yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah. I'll go with. I mean, he was my if SNL at the Weekend Update. He was my favorite. Um, I don't know if I say that. I think I can say with 100% certainty. Uh, but I don't know, man. Like there are some people who just kind of slept on the dude, and that sucks. I hope people go out and check up on him now that he's dead. And that's, sometimes it happens with people. That's when you gotta find, you gotta go back and look at their past work, wait till they die. And when they die, then it's like, hey, now you gotta watch it. Like, if you haven't seen it. My buddy, I don't think had heard of Dirty Work. And I told him about it maybe, it was less than a month ago. And I'm like, dude, we were like, you gotta watch it. You gotta fucking watch Dirty Work. It's like going through. It's like, oh my god, this fucking like everyone's in this movie. I'm like, fuck, I know, and like not a lot of people have heard of it, but I mean, and how many times have I still quote that movie all the time in random fucking places. I don't know, how many times I've talked about, dead hookers in the trunk or things of that nature, man. Like, man, it like even that scene too with David Koechner, man, just being that sleazy car salesman guy, and they just opening all the trunks. And it's like,
There's a dead hooker in the trunk.
like I've never seen so many dead hookers in all my life. But yeah, man, fucking. So if you're out, I mean, go out. Even the movie Screwed. You ever see the movie Screwed? It's him, Dave Chappelle and Danny DeVito, and
Okay.
it's good. It's not. I can't say it's better than Dirty Work, but it's still something I recommend going back and checking out if you haven't gotten to that yet. I was
Yeah, I haven't.
yeah, it's pretty darn neato. It's like yeah, screwed.
Awesome.
Yeah. Um, s- so little segue. So GameStop. What's up with that GameStop?
Just
Yeah,
buy and hold, man. Get excited and just know. I mean, um, I think enough people are kind of catching wind that it's something's gonna happen. Like, there's not that. I mean, I don't know. I just whenever I have my doubts, I just think about the people that because there's got to be a lot of people that are just buying it each week or each payday and don't need it. You know, they make enough that they don't need the investment. They're just buying it because they're like, I'm tired of how things have been ran. So I just think about that and it gets me to chill out. But like I buy more when I can and I get excited about it and I you got to have some sort of an exit plan because when it starts taking off, it's going to be hard to, you know, be level headed about anything. But I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but I just keep, you just keep in the subreddits and keep watching the charts and just see what happens, you know? I don't
so
know. What do
what's
you
going
think?
on? I don't know, man. Like I watch it and it's been going down a lot and it's hard to it's hard sometimes just to watch it and just be like, all right, because like AMC, man, has just been constantly climbing, but GameStop, I'm like, well, if it's going down, do like I want to buy some more and just wait on it, just wait and hope that it's gonna go back up, and I'm still only at 2 shares, so I mean it's not like it's not huge,
Hey,
but
all you need is one, my dude. All you need is one.
yeah,
You know, and
yeah,
there's people that have fractional shares. And so I think the main thing is just to be have at least one ticket or part of a ticket, but you know, at least one ticket if you can and just be a part of history. Like don't and you know, it's like don't expect it to happen this, you know, week or this, you know, month or whatever. Like just be patient because the deep fucking values, you know, the guy who kind of I don't know kicked off whatever he it's in his name, you know, deep fucking values. So just know that it's a long play, and it could be the GameStop thing could be it could be like a 10 or a 15 or even like a 20-year
yeah,
thing to get to where they're talking about, you know, like there's a lot of hands in the gumbo and so that's where you just save with other things or diversify or just watch other stuff, invest in other things and time those other dips or whatnot or have those plans and in place. But I'm excited because it's a revolution.
Revolution de GameStop.
Yeah. And we're gonna be a part of it. So, you know, just stay
Yeah,
positive and keep doing what we're doing because after it happens, we're gonna have to keep doing what we're doing or something, you know, and like, you know, if you after that, you know, you might want to just keep doing the reselling, but like upscale and have all kinds of craziness or whatnot. And so just
yeah.
know things are going to change, but not like, you know, certain things.
It's not Yeah, it's not overnight fucking success, man. With all of a sudden, boom,
Right.
boom, you're rich on GameStop stock. So, and that's cool, man. Like it's just yeah, it's hard sometimes. It gets frustrating, but it's like, well, fucking fucking way she goes, man.
Right, right. And it's it's like even if there's like we'll say like 10 million people holding GameStop, and so after the squeeze there's 10 million more millionaires. That's not a whole lot in the scale of millionaires and plus
No.
that exist in the world. So it seems like things will change, but even after that happens, then all those people are going to have to change, whatever their communities and their their communities and their families and stuff to really kind of see the emergent change and the emergent positive changes that happen from the catalyst, once everything takes place. But yeah, it's not going to be like overnight and then you know every homeless person has you're able to give every homeless person $100 or whatever like all the time, like that won't happen right away or whatnot, like uh I,
Yeah.
I keep joking with my girlfriend about having like a soup. It's like it'd be like a tanker, like they have like those tanker trucks that transport like milk or oil. It would be like
Yeah.
one of those. It would be like one of those tankers, but it would be filled with like soup, and then like it would have like a little like spout on the back or whatever, and people would just have their own like container, and you just like and you just fill it up with soup, and you just pay someone to drive around, and then people get like all this soup, and then
What kind of soup?
well, I mean like you're gonna
You
have
want
to probably.
something for everyone.
Yeah, so probably like a vegan, gluten-free something, like a potato something,
Yeah. Yeah, that's
you
probably a
know.
good idea to do something vegan because then that won't isolate those vegan people.
Right. Like,
Because you can't isolate vegans, man. If you're gonna isolate vegans, you're gonna fucking hear about it, man.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's cool, man. It's what it is. But yeah, you can't isolate vegans. You got to make sure they're included, man, or
hmm
else they're very quick to speak up.
Well,
Uh,
and I'm not surprised, especially with like Halloween coming around. Like, candies are not like, hey, like it's like new new tropical flavors or like new Halloween shapes. It's not like you know vegan.
yeah. Well, why isn't there vegan? Is there vegan candy? It's got to be fucking god awful if there is
No,
vegan candy.
actually, the only vegan candy that I like will remember is vegan till the end of time are Starburst.
No shit.
No shit. Yeah. Yeah. And there's a
What's
nurse that I
Starburst?
used to work with, and he was like he became a vegan because of like ethics when he was like really like a teenager, and it was really kind of cool. Like he was hanging out with his buddies and someone gave him like a flyer, and it was all about like slaughtering animals and abuse and stuff, and that's when he decided to become a vegan. And also at work they have like a candy drawer that people put candy in, and that's like the only candy that he's ever eaten. And I asked him about it one time, and he said it was vegan.
Whoa. Well, okay, so Starburst is fucking great. My hypothesis has been debunked. Starburst is fucking great. So party on to fucking Starburst, man. You,
That's right.
uh, yeah, man. I'm down here in San Francisco right now, man, and
Oh
it's
really?
fucking yeah, yeah. I'm uh working with a buddy, man, but I'm out in the fucking. I wanted something that was like kind of close to him, and kind of um, cheap, cheap to stay. Um, But yeah, so I'm in the Tenderloin district, which is like interesting, usually pretty interesting. Um, but yeah, man. So there's just always fucking weird shit that's going on outside the window. So I'm here like another day. So it's fucking I don't know. Get to hear some weird shit. Yeah, it's I don't know. I'm not shout out to San Francisco. I'm not a big fan of San Francisco. But you know, if they're sponsoring me, sorry, San Francisco, you're not quite my town. But yeah, I got my buddy down here is working on a film. He used to be a comic up in Portland a while ago but he's been down here in San Francisco for a while. But um, it's been cool. It's been cool. We uh, there's a thing down here called like the Mutiny Radio comedy festival thing,
Okay.
and it was like yeah down there, working down there next to that spot, and so um, I don't know, man, just fucking needed a little change of pace, man, and I worked with this guy on some other shit, like not I don't know 5 years ago. I think it was longer than 5 years ago, but yeah, cheap flight out here, man. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna come out to California for a few days and California it up, and now, yeah, now I'm just, I don't know. It's different. It sure is different. I haven't been. Last time I was down here was like 4 years ago. I came down here. I had to go to the Chinese consulate to, yeah, go and do some passport stuff for a visa. And yeah, I mean it's wild, man, how many people just are, you know, really open about their drugs. It's pretty fucking wild. I swore I saw a fucking like 8-year-old get handed a crack pipe last time I was here. And I was like, hey, whoa, what do I say? I'm like,
Right.
it's just what it is, man. But yeah, I don't know, because I mean, Chinatown's different than the Tenderloin. Chinatown was. I might go over to Chinatown today, but then that's just so I can. I mean, that was Chinatown, L.A. So I think about the movie, but um, in the movie Chinatown, you know that movie?
Um, Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay, Big Trouble in Little China. Okay, let's go with that, man. That's a better choice there, man. Yeah, it's fucking it's wild out here, man. But yeah, so I think uh yeah, I'm just gonna help out today. I've helped out the last couple days, and I was gonna help out one more and head on back, get back to Salt Lake City. I've been going fucking nonstop lately, so I'm just sort of yeah, I'm enjoying what I'm doing, but I'm ready to get back sometime soon and start getting back into a routine.
Yeah.
Sometimes the routine's good for me just to be able to chill out. But I knew if I didn't go now, I wouldn't. I'd probably just be sitting around for a while. I'm going to Oregon in a couple weeks,
October
but
2nd.
yeah, headed out there for that. So I'm not gonna be there on Thursday though, which I was kind of bummed about. I was thinking about going one day early, and I'm like, I should get there Thursday for LOL, but yeah, I was like, well, Friday's got a cheaper flight, and so yeah. So I ended up going for, which was weird that Friday was a cheaper flight, which usually doesn't happen. Um, I don't know. Yeah, fucking Friday. Friday, man, is the cheap flight. I don't know what day tomorrow is. Tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, well, because like when you go and you search for a flight, you can go and do like a 3 day thing each way, like whatever day you're choosing. So
Okay.
like you maybe get a cheaper flight. Like this one was like $97 to fly out here. So I was like, all right, I can do that. But it was like, yeah, leave on Monday. I think I left Monday and I come back Thursday. No, leave on Sunday. I don't know when I left. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I must have left on Monday. So yeah, Monday. Yeah, but yeah, it's yeah, fucking Oregon, man.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't know. That's what happens out there.
Yeah.
I'm yeah, yeah. It's been a little bit, so gotta say what up. What up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, what are have you been watching any AEW?
I have, man. Um, I mean, it's been pretty cool. Been pretty. There's been some moments, man, just where it's unreal. It's just like it makes me excited to watch, and it makes me want to tune back in, which I can't beat that, man. There's not a lot of times when that happens where it's just
Right.
like, man, I gotta fucking see what's gonna happen. And
Well, and it's sorry to cut you.
yeah,
Like the matches that the guys are putting on, the guys and the girls, like it's getting so awesome that even just checking out the highlights or the results like isn't enough. Like, you know,
yeah,
when the the websites are talking about the entrances and like giving you information about how the wrestlers chose the entrance, then you're like, okay, I want to see like the entire entrance, and then you know, it was really cool, and like I I really with the show recently, like I knew that the Young Bucks match was going to be awesome, but like I thought that they were going to retain, so I was kind of like, yeah, whatever, whatever. And then I wanted to see what CM Punk was going to do, and just if Kenny Omega was going to say stuff, and then like another run out with Bryan Danielson and just all that stuff, and I was really hyped up. And then like I don't know if you ever watch Being the Elite on YouTube,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you
I
know,
do. I watch it. I watch every week, man.
yeah,
I yeah, and I mean, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, with and Adam Cole coming back from with the seance.
yeah,
Um, and yeah, man, it was I don't know, man. Even if they don't bring anyone else over, I mean, they've got a fucking stacked roster, and they're pretty set right now. I don't think they should bring anyone in for at least a month or two. There's no reason to. There's still too much. Uh, I mean, like, I don't know. Even bringing in after you brought in Punk, like, yeah, I don't. I think they probably could have waited a little longer, even for Adam Cole and uh, Bryan Danielson. Like,
yeah.
they could have waited a little while, but I mean, they brought him out and it was fucking huge. And yeah, I don't know. It was good. It was good, and so I assume they're bringing in more people. There's a number of people that are just kind of sitting there that I can't imagine are going to be sitting there too much longer before they get picked up and brought over to AEW. But like, I don't know. I don't even know what's going on in WWE or NXT or anything, which is odd to me in that aspect. Like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I saw that Big E one, but that was just I didn't like watch it. Like he won a championship, but I don't know, man. Like I don't know what's going on with it. I got my buddy will tell me every once in a while he'll watch, but I mean like he's not really been watching anymore, and he's like he's been fucking hardcore, and he's just like, dude, it's not.
The same, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I saw that Biggie posted like on his Twitter or something that he was, I might cash in. Well, first it was like um last week or over the weekend or something, someone had said something about, like, is WWE worried about AEW or whatever? And I was like, man, they should have asked that like a long time ago. But then this last whatever they were saying that moved the title match between Randy Orton and Bobby Lashley to Monday night because of AEW, and then Big E said something on his Twitter about like, I'm gonna cash in my Money in the Bank briefcase tonight,
Oh,
and then like, so I would have been like, either he was gonna cash it in and lose it, and that was kind of expected, or he was gonna cash it in and win it, and it was gonna be like, why didn't you save that for a pay-per-view or whatever? But I think it's cool, but I'm just way more excited about AEW,
yeah.
and I think that it would be really cool if there was more. Like I'm a big fan of factions, and like, I know that like Brian Cage is, he's kind of broken away from Team Taz, and there was like some post from his partner about him not being used or whatever, but like just give him like three or four dudes and start like a new faction and give them all airtime and give them all like interactions and experience and just get them out there to create and have their hearts sing and have those awesome moments and hopefully grow from it and but yeah, like they have a ton of great talent. Like I think it would be cool if they had like Bray Wyatt just because he's amazing, but whatever his thing is, he's doing. But and maybe he'll show up in a few months or whatever. But like, it sounds like Braun Strowman might be going to Impact, or but
Yeah, but I mean they have that working relationship together too,
right.
which is so I mean there could be some some crossover there,
Hmm.
some sort of still with Braun Strowman coming in and Braun Strowman ended up
Oh
doing
gosh, yeah, yeah,
doing his thing, man. But yeah, I mean getting Bray would be I mean it'd be stupid if they didn't snatch him up.
right,
Um, yeah, I mean that dude he's and especially with like I don't know his lineage and shit. It'd be dumb not to fucking grab him just for all his knowledge. Just even have the dude in the back. I think would
right.
be worthwhile to bring him in. But I mean, if he's there, he may as well fucking do stuff out in front of the camera. But and he's fucking great. But I don't know, man. I just think it'd be a big waste and. If they don't get that mind of his, um, that's that's where I am with that shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. Because even even if he was in the back helping people uh, explain things and kind of figure stuff out and be some sort of like an agent or whatever, but like you said, if he's there, might as well have him on TV because he would do some crazy shit and he would help a lot of people. Just
Yeah,
his experience and just his brain and getting people to tap into whatever it is that people tap into when they wrestle.
yeah, and there, I mean, there's I don't know like where you put him. If you'd have to put him I assume he wouldn't need to be in any sort of faction though. I mean, he doesn't need it. Like
Mhm.
where I was, like where you're talking about Brian Cage, like I mean, he could do well, just being that enforcer of sorts. He doesn't need to talk. He could stay silent the whole time and just be an intimidating force that can
Yeah.
do all kinds of flippy shit and Mr. GMSI,
Right.
Mr. Get My Shit In.
You could
That's
like,
what
well,
it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like, one thing that would be really cool is they could. I know that the Dark Order is already kind of like the group that wears the masks, and there's a lot of dudes that don't wear the masks, but like, like Bray could come in and he could be the leader of like a faction, and they all wear masks or face paint or whatever. And then these are all people that, uh, I guess, whatever, don't have stuff to do. And then, he could even have like a group of like 10 of them. Like he could have a huge group of them, and then they could kind of like cycle as they get better. And like, he could come out and there could be like a group of them surrounding him. And then like someone could come out and be like, I got unfinished business with you. And he's like, well, if you're going to have to, to get to me, you got to go through like my, my putties, like from Power
Yeah.
Rangers. And then, so, that gives them all an opportunity to take a few bumps. And then he just burns through all of them. And then like the next week or whatever, he has like a new group of dudes, and then after like a couple weeks of that, then like he starts getting physical, or there is some sort of a tag match with one of the putties, and then the putties face is revealed and it's like someone else. And they can milk it, but it's it's exciting to see what they're going to do with it, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I guess tonight's Dynamite, not Dynamite.
Mhm.
Yeah, Dynamite. Tonight's Dynamite. So, shit, I'm gonna probably be out tonight. Guess I'll watch it in the morning. Maybe I'll see if how can I do that? I can watch it in the morning. I don't fly out until this afternoon. So I'll wake up early tomorrow and I'll watch it.
Okay.
Uh, get down with it. Cause yeah, it's gonna, well, no, I don't want to be the guy fucking sitting there with a bunch of people that I'm hanging out with, like, hey man, can you hold on a little bit? Like, I'm in the middle of this match. Like, I'll help you out in a few minutes. Like, so let me get to it. Or actually, wait, would that be like it starts at 5 o'clock here? So, is that right? Five? Because it starts at 6 o'clock, and so yeah, so it started at 5 o'clock here. So maybe I can watch a little bit of it at least before I go out tonight. I don't know.
You'll have to find out.
Yeah, I'll have to
I
tune
always
in and find out.
Yeah, I always wait because this is the week that I work, so I will wait until tomorrow night when I come home from LOL to watch it, rather
Oh,
than
okay.
if I didn't work this week, then I would watch it tonight, like late tonight. But so
What? Yeah, but I
just
mean, it's must see, TV, man.
yeah,
As
oh
they used
yeah,
to say. Was that NBC? Must see
must see.
TV.
I
I don't
couldn't
know.
tell you. Yeah, I don't
I
know.
couldn't tell you that. I remember hearing that somewhere, but it seems like something that people say now. It's must see TV, but you don't want people don't watch TV. But I guess it's still TV technically.
Hmm.
It's yeah, still technically. I don't know. I don't have cable television, so I don't know if I still call that TV. I mean, I watch it on a TV, but the TV is just the facilitator. There's no. I'm hitting my phone. I'm pushing buttons on my phone to get it to
Well,
cast over.
if you look into like the metaphoric definition, like Eddie Griffin, tell Vision, you know, then it could be any electronic device, you know,
Yeah.
or even it could even be like a book or something, you know.
I'm glad people still know what books are too. That's good. Those things still get some use, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My girlfriend laughed at me the other day because I spelt I thought it was always spelt BEWK. You know, apparently it's not. I guess it's BOOK.
Shows what they know, man. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's all about that book. 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 Reading those
Gotta read
kind of
lots of books.
books.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, so this morning I was just gonna do a shorter show because I I want to go get food. Some
Ooh, what are you gonna eat?
food.
What are you gonna
Uh,
eat?
I'm gonna go to this spot. Um, I don't know,
I
man.
haven't figured it out yet.
I think well, I had a buddy who used to live down here, and he died like a couple of years ago. But we go to this place when I come down here and visit him called Golden Coffee. So I'm gonna go over there. I think, and it was like this was probably like at least 15 years ago, and it was the first time I had avocado, like besides,
Guacamole.
guacamole.
Hmm.
But yeah, like an avocado omelet, and I was like, that's fucking pretty good. I probably won't get that today. I might, but I'm hungry, so I was rusty hungry. So I was gonna, dude. That guy needs. I mean, that guy he's gonna be huge. Yeah, at least for something. The dude needs to be utilized as much as possible. But
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna go out and get something to munch on, and fucking come back and do something. 'Cause I don't have to. I'm film until like I don't think I have to be there till 6 tonight. So I was gonna kind of fuck off for a little while.
Okay.
Yeah, but food sounded good because yeah, it's whatever day of the week it is, and it's food time.
That's right.
So yeah, so Saved by the Bell happened, and there was some stuff, and Saved by the Bell will probably happen again. So I don't know. It might. But so yeah, there's LO Hell every Thursday night at
Hmm.
4. Every
Yep.
Thursday afternoon at 4 in Portland at Dante's. Um, and if you're not there, you're a dum dum. Don't go to other mics if you're gonna have a chance of missing LO Hell. Go to other mics otherwise. Get out
Yeah.
there so you can make sure you have a better set for LO Hell. But you better be at LO Hell, and if you're not, uh, are you even cool? You're not cool. You're not cool unless you're at LO Hell. So, anything else you wanna throw out there to the world?
Hopefully, we see you on the other side of the short squeeze, the GameStop squeeze. You know,
Yeah,
that's what.
I hope hoping that's happening. And if it doesn't, it doesn't, but it's going to. So fucking boom.
That's right.
Boom goes the dynamite. Uh there's man, so okay. There's like a wall mount on the TV, but there's like a little padlock on it to make sure I guess people
You,
don't steal it.
oh, I thought it was so people don't actually
So
mount
like
a TV
oh
on
no,
it.
huh? Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
got a
so they don't.
little
Oh, wow. So they don't
yeah,
steal the TV, hey?
yeah. Yeah, so don't be stealing that TV. Don't touch that dial and don't take that TV. So Yep. Anyway, so with that, that's the show,
That's
man.
yeah,
And
sounds good.
yeah,
We'll see
well,
you next
I'll
time, you know?
yeah, yeah. See you next time, buddy. Thanks for doing this, man.
You got it.
All right, later.